You know, if the last year taught me one thing, it is that you should always expect the unexpected. Because, you know, no matter how improbable things might seem, they're gonna happen. There's been, like, not just the whole COVID thing, but like in general, stuff that has happened in 2020. There's been so much wacky shit going on in the last year that I don't know where to begin. Like, if somebody were to come up to me and say, "Hey CJ, remember these big ass monoliths that everybody cared about for like 2 weeks and then they just vanished from the news? Yeah, that is alien technology and now the aliens are coming to invade Earth." I'd be like, okay, cool, I thought 2020 was over, but apparently not. What I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of possible futures for us as a society and as humanity as a whole, and especially us, the young generation. We should be prepared for, let's just say, an alternative way of living. For example, the collapse of society. I think, like, of course, like, there's things I miss. Like, maybe not that much actually. But like, let's face it, who out there hasn't at least once dreamt of being an outlaw in a post-apocalyptic environment with deserts and flying hoverbikes and fascist regimes that have to be fought? Or is that just me? I'm not quite sure about that actually. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that this is a possibility where our world might be headed at this point. So I think it would be best if we were prepared for such a thing. And as always, to really feel that vibe, we have to get into the fitting attire. And even with society in shambles, please wear your goddamn mask. Also, it just looks cool as hell, and you can't really have a post-apocalyptic setting without face masks. That's just not really a thing you can do. But the thing that might just be just important as your attire is your very own Bandit Outlaw song. Because what would a world in a post-apocalyptic, possibly, most likely very nuclear desert be without vibing with your friends around a campfire, somebody with a guitar? You know, you just really you gotta look at the bright side of things. There's always gonna be fun, even in post-apocalyptic killer worlds. But yeah, personally, I have been taught my very own Bandit song by a raccoon. Link to the video is in the description if you want to check that out. So let's just get our guitar and see what we can do. Please go easy on me, I haven't played guitar in ages, and even then I never really had any proper lessons. I just kind of got handed a guitar and figured it out from there. So I'm not really good at it, but I'm having fun, and I think that's what matters. So if I remember it right, the thing that Raccoon said is you can't really go wrong with an A chord, which will be that. I think I got it. Yeah. There we go. Now you can hear it probably. A bit louder even. No, that's too loud. So A chord, very basic. If you ever had a guitar in your hands, you probably know it. Wait, A minor, I'm sorry. A minor chord, and then just a very simple strumming pattern where you kind of hit the low E string while playing the chord. So like, that. It's actually very simple once you get the hand movement of your left. Well, for you probably the right hand down, but I'm left-handed, so I'm strumming with my left hand. Kind of makes sense, I guess. You can also like alter your strumming pattern, so like kind of be like, you know, I'm really hoping that the audio doesn't get crunched up too much, because it actually sounds somewhat decent on my end, and I would hate it if it would just, sound very bad once you watch this video. And that's not just totally me trying to justify how shit this sounds. Anyway, there are other chords than A minor. I know it's very hard to believe, but you can do more than just an A minor chord. Personally, I like it going from A minor to C. I like the vibe of that. So let's just try and put a C after we play our little A minor strumming pattern there. Personally, the raccoon also did a fancy little change from A minor to C. Not quite sure how he did it. He's a way better guitar player than I am. But as I said, that's not what matters. What matters is that I'm having fun and that I can vibe to my own bad music. Also, maybe an E or an E minor. Not quite sure which one would sound better. Okay, kind of switched to German there for a second. I'm sorry. Better. Yes. The nerves in my brain, they kind of don't work like they're supposed to. So I'm just blurting out random shit and change my language mid-sentence, and also just kind of stop talking while I try to figure out what to say next. Or maybe we could also go to a G like this. Not quite sure if this would sound good, but let's just try it out. We'll see how it goes. Wait, actually, I think it's better to start with hitting the low E string before you start with the strumming per se, because it always sounds like you're already in the song, and if you just kind of start with the low E string, it sounds like an actual beginning. At least to me it does. So. I'm not quite convinced by the G. So you're also supposed to be able to change the bass line with kind of just hitting it like that. But I'm always kind of scared that my finger hits one of the other strings, so I might just not do that. At least not until I've properly picked up playing guitar again. Properly picked up playing guitar again. Oh my god, that's a goddamn tongue twister. Try saying that 10 times fast. Yes, mouth too fast for brain to work. Where am I going with this? See, I also kind of change how my whole hand is positioned, and then that sounded kind of cool. Yeah, then kind of it gets this hollow sound. It's palm muting. Maybe we could add some palm muting, although admittedly I'm not very good at that. It's something I admire and something I'd really like to do and to learn how to do, but I haven't figured it out yet, really. The only trick I figured out in the guitar so far is just kind of this playing the strings without actually pushing them down. I just figured out that playing this without the bass line is just kind of getting that really, House of the Golden Sun feel. Where could we go from here? This is a very, really like how this sounds. Maybe an F. Could work. Ooh, I think I just figured it out. Yeah, going from the E to the, I think it's A5, I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it's like a A minor without the index finger. So it kind of would sound like. I'm just very bad at playing the bass line simultaneously to just kind of a strumming pattern. Okay, so I'd say let's just forget about the bass line for now. Maybe we can add that later on. Maybe I'm gonna make a second video where I just properly pray the guitar? Yes, I am gonna pray to the almighty guitar. Yeah, play the guitar. So, for now, this is what we're gonna be stuck with as an outlaw song. More like an outlaw jingle. So if you liked, enjoy, subscribe if you're free, and friend this video with your shares. And with that, see you all tomorrow.